this movie, and one of the themes is the tension between the artist and being a mother. And, you know, sometimes one has to be sacrificed for the other. And it seems to be part of the tension of the film.
Well,
So I'm
no,
curious
I mean,
for
it's
you to
a very,
talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you have to understand, it looks like me all over the place, but this is a lot to do with the director also. The director has a big hand in this, and the writer. I mean, the writer is out of a movie directing family. Marty, who's the director, is out of, he grew up in a very rough neighborhood and became a serve dude, you know, and then he became an editor, you know, and then made documentaries, and then his first feature. And he fought a lot with alcohol and all the demons, you know. Me, I come from an actor's background and musician background, so I've seen this my entire life, and I chose a completely different path, so I can do this. And this is not a documentary about me, because then I would have been paid for some Big Brother, you know, some reality show I've done it, you know, and maybe a little more sad about it. But you know, but I've seen my mom go into this, not alcohol.
Who's an American?
Who was an American and came to Denmark and learned fluently Danish and became an actress and died being it, you know, being an unemployed actress. And but I've seen this, but also I think the whole Western society. I mean, you live in New York, you know, you see all these CEOs and guys, and you know, everybody tries to, especially women, tries to combine their work with their jobs, and a lot of women here who are working a lot do not have husbands and kids because they can't. I mean, it's just not possible for them to combine that kind of life. So, in a way, it's universal. But on the other hand, the art, being an artist, no matter what kind of artist, and try to be a housewife at the same time, or houseman, I don't know what you call that, a husband, is a big challenge. It is. And unless you're, you know, grounded so much in yourself that you have, again, and of course I have issues with that, but not in a bad, I mean, I went to therapy many years, so it's fine. I don't pollution my work with it anymore. Maybe I did that when I was younger, but it's an interesting thing, and it is like, I watched opening night when I was 14, and this is not like opening night, but it's the same, like 40 years after, but it's much more modern now. It's much more, I believe that artist gets, you know, more and more cynical and tough, because the whole thing about being an actress and portraying an actress, oh God, there's so many ways that you can go wrong, you know. And a lot of my dialogue with the director was, don't do that. I'm not the crying clown. I'm not the stupid emotional wreck that has no mind, you know. The actors I know are really bright and really intelligent and as I said, almost cynical, and has an almost cynical, you know, side of life, way to see life, and combine that with portraying emotions. You know, it's schizophrenia in a way. And this is a movie that really tells it like that. You know what I mean? Is it clear what I'm saying? Yeah. But there's also cynicism. You know, like, what the fuck? You know, she's a tough lady. I'm not that tough. I am, but yes, you. I don't know your name. Hello, Mario.
You say you're not a method actress, so I'm curious if you had to describe, you know, in brief, how do you get ready for action? How do you get ready for that moment? What is your process? How would you describe it? And also, what is your relationship with the director in terms of how are you working together to prepare these scenes, or not?
It's a power thing, either. I like the director. No, I don't know. It's very different. I'm a very intuitive actor. I love to. I mean, if the tension on set is really like tense, like bad or they're stressed, I have to make jokes. I have to make people be happy and be comfortable. If it's fine, I can be more focused on myself and, you know, be easy. I'm very. I am very sensitive towards the whole atmosphere on set, and so I don't have a method. I don't know. I mean, maybe in 10, 15, 20 years I can explain to you. But it's all about intuition, and it's always so weird as an actor, and if you're actors, you probably know that the day you have to play really sad, you sort of wake up with a headache. and feel sad, and not because you want to, just because it happens, and you don't. And the day you have to play, you be on top. You wake up and feel great. I mean, don't you know that feeling? It's so weird. It just follows you in some way. So maybe I am kind of a method actor without knowing it. I don't know, but I ask the director what you want, you know. And normally I agree. You know, I mostly agree with the director because I already knew before I, you know, went on set that what the director wanted. And I have this great sentence from Sidney Lumet who says, if the actor has too many comments on the script, fire the actor, don't change the script. And that's a very good line to have as an actress, you know. If you have too many things that you don't like, don't say yes to the part. So I'm almost in very good sync with the director when I work with them. And if I don't, well, they get a hard time, as you can imagine. Yes?